Rock's motherfucking XEBEC. So first appeared, not first appeared, but one of my most main talking points within one of the latest chapters, 957, I believe, within One Piece. So this is not the first time we actually heard of him. We actually heard of this character a way back. So like 50 chapters ago, I believe at the start of February, when Hina just randomly, casually asked Garp like, hey, it is like Rock's guy real or cool, something like that. And yeah, Garp says, yeah, he was real and was really powerful. So really interesting character, really intriguing character for me, and that's something I just like about One Piece. Just so much build up, so much planning. It's opening worlds that we never knew before. But that's not that, and that's not what we're gonna be talking about in this video. So we're just gonna be talking about the possible designs for this character specifically, because that's what I'm interested in. I like character designs. So if you look at this free reference photo on the right, that's all the information we have about him, about his physical appearance at least. So if you look at the size of him, he doesn't look all that big, and I actually think the top image I got of him is actually fake, because if you look at the comparison between the top image and the bottom two, you can see the hair is like way too straight in looking, but in the bottom ones it looks like curvy and stuff like that, and also it just looks shorter on the top one. Maybe that's because when he was younger or something like that, but I don't know. So he has a really wide ratio in his shoulder, and he doesn't exactly look young to me. He doesn't look like someone in the 20s, he doesn't look like someone within the 30s, he looks like someone in the 40s, 50s, 60s or something like that. Maybe the 60s pushing a bit, but definitely in the 40s or 50s. Just look at the silhouette. He doesn't look like a nice person to me. He looks like someone that's really strong, obviously. He controls Big Mom, Whitebeard, and also Kaido. So 3 out of 4 emperors right now. So that's really damn crazy. Not 3, yeah, 3 out of 4 emperors. Previous emperors for Whitebeard. But it's really cool. So he doesn't look like someone that's nice to me. He looks, within the pictures portrayed of him, he looks very demonic, like really like sadistic, and also he uses a sword, which is something to mention. He really likes wearing like long collars and stuff like that around his neck. So that's something I try to incorporate in his character design. I try to add shading in the One Piece style, traditional style, and his eyes, I try to make it look meaner, but also try to add a bit of wrinkles, stuff like that, to make it a bit older than he is, because it's obvious that stuff, because I don't feel like he's someone that actually takes care of himself that much. So he's someone like really wild and just runs in the battle crazy mad against super powerful opponents. He's not someone that really takes care of himself. You can see some inside of the images, his clothing is a bit rigged, he's ripped apart and stuff like that, and he's clearly enjoying himself within the battle. So really cool. I wonder if we actually have a Devil Fruit though. I'm gonna put my bets on he does have a Devil Fruit, but it'd be funny if it was actually just rocks, just chucking rocks. Devil Fruits is like rock fruit. I don't think that's gonna happen, but it'd be hilarious if it was. So we know him right now as a weaponry. He uses a cleavers, a sword. So that's why I incorporate in his packs, and he has this weird double weird wraps belts around his shoulders, which I'm not sure what that's for. I guess in one of them is for the sword, and I'm not sure what the second one is. Maybe he's a dual wielder. You never know. So within his ears, I try to incorporate like a lock thing, because in Japanese culture, you can actually spell L and R sounds quite similar. So it would be funny if I had locks instead of rocks in his ears. So that's something I try to include, and something I feel like something he would actually wear though. So long collars, and I try to add a bit of scarf within his jacket itself, and the sword, the spiky hair, and yeah, and that's my interpretation of Rocks. Obviously we don't know a lot about him, and we don't even know where he's from, but from first impression and the few panels that we have of him, easily powerful. He likes very saggy clothing, long hair, creepy, maybe in his 40s, uses a sword as his main weapon, and yeah, and that's my interpretation of his design. So thanks for watching, and I hope everybody has a good day. Thank you.